In a small village in Africa, there lived a hard-working farmer named Kofi. Kofi owned a small piece of land which he used to grow maize, vegetables, and other crops. Every day, he woke up early in the morning, carried his tools, and walked to his fields. He worked from sunrise to sunset, planting seeds, watering the soil, and protecting his crops from animals. Even though his land was small, Kofi was proud of it and hoped to grow enough food to feed his family and help the villagers. One year, the season of rain was late. The sky remained clear for many weeks, and the sun burned the dry soil. Kofi's seeds were planted, but the soil was so hard that they could not grow. He watered them carefully, but the water quickly disappeared under the hot sun. Kofi felt worried, but he did not give up. He said to himself, "I must be patient. Nature will help me if I work hard and never lose hope." The villagers noticed Kofi working alone in the dry field and laughed.
Why do you keep planting seeds? There will be no rain this year.
Some neighbors even tried to convince him to give up and plant something easier or move to another village. But Kofi smiled and replied, "I can't stop. I will do everything I can to care for my land. Maybe help will come soon." Every day, Kofi walked through his fields, checking the soil and removing weeds. He prayed for rain, believing that nature had a way to reward hard work. He also shared his water with young plants and made small canals to keep the soil moist. Though the sun was harsh, Kofi kept his spirit strong. He often sang while working, hoping his happiness would help the crops grow. Weeks passed and the sky remained dry. Kofi's neighbors became frustrated and left their fields empty. They said the earth was useless and that Kofi's efforts were wasted. But Kofi continued to care for every seed. He knew that growth often takes time, and that nature's power cannot be rushed. Each morning he woke with determination, worked until the evening sun disappeared behind the hills. Finally, one afternoon, dark clouds began to gather in the sky. The wind blew gently, carrying the fresh smell of rain. Kofi looked up and smiled. He ran to his fields, checking the plants carefully. Soon the first drops of rain fell, soft at first and then faster. Water soaked the soil, and Kofi's crops began to drink eagerly. The seeds that had waited for weeks now started to grow, pushing through the soft, wet soil. The villagers were surprised. They saw green shoots appear everywhere. They realized that Kofi's field was alive with new growth.
How did he do it?
Kofi simply smiled and said, "I believed and worked patiently. The rain came when it was ready."
Days passed and the rain continued for many weeks. Kofi's crops grew taller and healthier than ever before. The maize reached high above the ground.
The vegetables were full and fresh, and the flowers added beauty to the fields. Kofi harvested enough food to feed his family and share with others. His neighbors learned that caring for the land, patience, and persistence guarantee success. From that year on, Kofi became an example for the village. Young people learned to work hard and wait patiently, understanding that nature rewards those who respect it. Kofi continued to farm every season, always remembering the year when the rain was late and his hope never disappeared. The story of Kofi teaches a simple but important lesson. Patience, hard work, and faith in the process are more powerful than fear and doubt. Even when the land seems dry and the future uncertain, effort and hope can bring life and abundance. Kofi lived happily in his village, proud of his work and thankful for every drop of rain that nourished his fields and his dreams.